Yo, 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 what is up, ladies and gentlemen, probably mostly gentlemen. Hope you guys are doing good today. Right now, so you guys are seeing this first. This is gonna be the opening of the video, but I actually recorded this after this next part that you're gonna see. But right now I'm driving home. We just finished up trying out some pour foam, some 16-pound pour foam from US Composites, and we're pouring it in my doors. So the clip that you guys are gonna see next, like I said, I'm filming this right now after, but the clip that you guys are gonna see next, which I did earlier today, is pretty much a test pour in one of my old doors from the Tahoe. So I had a spare door at my buddy's house when I took it off to put the new one on because that one broke. So I have that door at my buddy's house, and that's where I got the pour foam delivered. So fuck it. We were like, you know what? Before we, pour foam the doors in the Suburban, which is why this is even going on, we figured let's see, let's do a little test pour on the Tahoe doors so that we can see how much it expands, how it reacts, how quick it cures, all that stuff. So next clip you guys will see is us mixing it together. The stuff is super cool. Like I said, it's from US Composites. It's been recommended by a bunch of people to me. It is a 2-part foam, so it's you mix it together, and when it cures, it's like fucking concrete. It's if you guys look up pour foam, or there's actually a video that Derek from Sundown did a while back on it, but it gets very, very hard, and it's not as heavy as Vibraflex because it's foam, and it's very, very, very strong. So that's what I'm looking for in my doors, and I've had a couple buddies use it and they highly recommend it. So how the stuff works is it's 2 parts, obviously 1 and 1. The mix ratio is 1 to 1, so that's really nice. We pretty much just did like half a cup and mix it together. We didn't mix it. It took a little bit long. So the cure time is supposed to be 45 seconds. It took a little longer than that for us, so it wasn't really too big of a deal. But also, I don't think we mixed it vigorously enough and for long enough. We mixed it pretty quick. You're supposed to mix it for like 25 seconds, like really fucking strong, and we didn't do that. So maybe that's why it took a little longer. But yeah, so we mixed it together, we poured it in the door. Like I said, it took a couple minutes for it to actually start doing anything, but it didn't really get hard for a couple minutes. So if you plan on doing this shit, you have a little bit more time than 45 seconds, but it does start to, fuse together at 45 seconds, but it still is movable for about a minute or so. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. We pulled the whole door off. I think on the Suburban, we're just gonna actually leave the door still plugged in, just unbolt it, and then lay it on a table next to the car so we don't have to unplug all the electronics. But we're gonna be doing that tomorrow. So the first clip that you guys are gonna see is gonna be the test pour from today, and then tomorrow I will be showing you guys. We're actually gonna be pouring them on the Suburban. So let's hope it goes well. But here's the test pour. All right, we got some 16-pound pour foam here. 50-50 mix. I'm gonna pour it in. Actually, we'll probably pour this into here. Now Nick's gonna get mixing. 45-second cure time. All right. And we'll toss her in. We'll just fucking send it right about here. All right. Sick. That shit looks crazy. Okay, let me get the buckets. It's what we're using here, folks. US Composites. 16-pound pour foam. 2-part. 1-to-1 mixture. This is the savage part, guys. 45-second pour time. So you gotta fucking mix it and pour it fucking quick. So this is one of my old doors from the Tahoe that has been fucking thrashed, and we're using this as a test door so that we can do the Suburban doors without any issues. So yep. All right guys, so we're checking back in a couple minutes later. It's already hardened up, like I can fucking touch it now. So it's fucking getting hard. We kind of fucked with it right here while it was still wet, so, but like it's literally been like probably 3 or 4 minutes. So it took, I think when it says 45 seconds, it starts to kind of move together 45 seconds, but it doesn't actually get, you probably have a good minute or so to move it around. But yeah, this shit's fucking solid now. It's nice and warm if you feel it. Oh, it's actually getting even warmer. So this is a test, like I said, guys. The goal is, so pretty much this pour foam, this shit turns to fucking, it's strong as like fucking concrete. This shit's ridiculous. You can hit it with a sledgehammer after this and fucking, it will barely make a dent in it. So the goal is on the Suburban doors is we're gonna fill it up to below this line on the bottom and on the top, because we can't go all the way up, obviously, because we have a window here. So keep it below this ridge. Obviously we're done doing it now because this was just to see, this was a test to see how much it's going to expand, and it expanded a little bit, but really not too freaking bad. So good stuff. Good morning, everybody. It is now the next day, and I am in the Suburban, and as you can see, we already got the door panel off. That's because the boys took it off so that they can mock up a panel for them. So that'll be a good door to start with for the foam. So we're gonna head on over, start by taking the door off. I'm gonna try and put a table next to it so we can kind of just sit it up on the table and get pouring. So after seeing how much it expanded yesterday and checking it all out, we are gonna get started. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys when we get there. Gonna pull the door off. We're just gonna do one at a time, just because I don't know, I feel like doing two would be a lot. So we're gonna do one at a time, yeah, we're gonna let it set up. Once it's fully cured and dried, then we'll put it back on, and we'll do the next side. So, but yeah, super stoked to be doing this. Highly recommended. Yeah, it's gonna be needed. So rather overbuild it than underbuild it. And yeah, stoked. So see you guys in a sec. All right, what's up, guys? Here we go. We got the door off. The way that I'm doing this here is without having to unplug all the electronics, we just brought a table over, wheeled it up on. You're gonna wanna tape off all your shit that's gonna matter. I'm only planning on filling to this line, which window, everything stays below. So that's good. This gives you, if you have a Tahoe or a Chevy, this line is a very good place to do to judge off your line. So there, same on the other side. There's also a line on both sides. This side's a little bit of a harder pour because there's only a couple little holes. That one's easy over there, but this side's a little fucked. So yeah, and then you're gonna wanna kinda try to avoid the door handle, I'm assuming, which is up in the top right. So I'm gonna start with this bottom portion first, and then we're gonna go from there. What's up, guys? Checking back in. We are filling this bitch up. I'm gonna try and get my phone in here without fucking actually, getting it covered all the shit. But you can see after it dries, it turns into a lighter color. I just poured this one here, so that'll dry up. And like I said, guys, I'm trying to get up to this ridge line right here. You can see right there is perfect. Right here, it's totally even. Here, this side will expand a little bit and kind of fill up. But this is the easiest area to pour because it's such a big fucking hole right here, right? Oh, it's blurry. But in here and trying to get up top, it's harder because there's not as much fucking holes. So next is here. I'm probably gonna pull this off and pour some more in there and try and fill up in the top region. But bottom area is pretty much almost done. Probably get a little more down there in the corner, but going good, guys. All right, guys, checking back in. So you guys can tell, we now have the driver door off. Just did the first pour or so on this one. We got, I'll show you guys here. We got the driver door. It was actually easier to do it like this, guys. It turns out the harness actually isn't that fucking much of a bitch. I guess on the, this is an 04. On the 03 and below, it was kind of a bitch to get to, but the 04, they updated it, and it's just 2 little clips. So it was easier taking the whole door off and doing it somewhere else rather than doing it right next to it. But let me show you guys the passenger. Well, guys, this is embarrassing. This is real embarrassing. But I'm real. There's a lot of motherfuckers that would not be posting this on YouTube. But I am, because I'm a real motherfucker. And I want you guys to learn from my mistakes. I did not tape off enough of this handle. And because of that, I love that, don't I? This thing is fucking, it's locked in. It's totally locked in. The car's unlocked right now, as you guys can fucking see. This thing is a fucking... Now, this door is a brick fucking shithouse. But so is the fucking handle. So, oh, baby. We love that. And it's going to be hard to show you guys, so I don't think I'm going to be able to. But the handle, shit opens easy and fine in here. So, it's up there. I'm going to try and put it there. That's the handle up there. I don't even know if you guys can see it, but that's the handle. And I just, it expanded just enough to come over the tape that I put there. And yeah, it fucking locked it in. So it's looking like I'm gonna need to, because I either have to pull the whole door back off again and then cut out the foam and try and get to the handle, or I just cut the handle out and just cut this handle out and cut the foam out and just have to do a new handle. So that's really great, guys. Love that for me. I'll let you know what I do next. Well, guys, job is pretty much done here. Still haven't found a fix for the fuck up on the other side, but this side is done, and luckily I did not make the same mistake. This still works. So checked everything, make sure the windows rolled up. You guys can see in here, we stay just below this line. And guys, this shit is, I've put in deadener, I've put in a bunch of stuff on my doors, and nothing has ever felt like that. And the thing's not even heavy, you know? It's fucking killer. So, yeah, it's looking like for this, I checked on Amazon, and a handle for the other side is like 10 bucks. And so we're just gonna, when that comes in tomorrow, we're just gonna try and drill it out. We're just gonna drill out that handle and probably try and chisel out some of that. I've tried to grab a chisel and go up in there and chip some of it out, but it's just too, it's right behind, it's in the back there where it's impossible to get to. So it's just going to be easier to come in through the other side. But yeah, this overall, I thought this was going to be a lot messier of a process. I mean, it is messy. You do get shit on you, but it's definitely, you know, not that bad. You can see I got some shit on my shirt, but if you wear gloves and stuff, it's really not all that bad. And yeah, this shit seems really fucking strong, so I'm super happy with how it came out. But yeah, I'll probably tomorrow, I'm gonna probably film and show you guys how we fixed the door, and then that'll probably wrap it up. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, see if we can get that shit fixed. What's up, guys? It is a couple days later. I didn't make a video immediately. I didn't make a video while I was doing it. I just forgot. But so what I ended up having to do, for those that were interested, is I had to, what do we do? Oh yeah, so the door panel's off. I was able to go in here and use a flathead screwdriver and a sledgehammer as a pick and just kind of bang on it and chip out the areas that I needed to. And but what I did is I chipped out the areas where the bolts are that holds this shut. So on the inside, there is a bolt that holds it here. There's a bolt that holds it here. And there's a bolt that holds it here. So they were all covered in foam. And the main issue is the actual little mechanical thing in here was foam shut. So I knew it was already long gone. I needed a new handle anyway. But if I instead of drilling this out, I went in there, picked out the bolts so that I could get the bolts. There's 3 10 millimeters. Grabbed each 3 10 millimeter. You had to use a flathead on this side and was able to just pry this thing open once the bolts were out. And then I went in there with a chisel and a multi-tool and just shaved all of the foam out. And that stuff was tough, but I was able to get it all out. Order a new handle, $10 on Amazon, and came the next day and put it in, put the bolts back in, and you know what I mean? It was good to go. Only thing annoying with the handles is in order to get the handle out, in order to get to the 10 millimeter bolt, you have to pull the glass out. So to do that, you roll it down, you unloosen some bolts, you kind of tilt the thing out towards this way, and you can, you tilt it out, kind of angle it forward, and then it can slide up, and then you put it back in after. But yeah, other than that though, guys, to finish the video off, these fucking doors, like, this foam is the truth, man. Obviously there's no base in it yet, and I can't tell, but like, I have Vibraflex and everything in the Tahoe, and the door is heavy as fuck, and it is nowhere near this solid. Like, just listen. Like, you can actually see this whole sheet metal bend. This shit's, it's not bending at all. So yeah, guys, that stuff is definitely worth it. I hope this video is convinced, not sponsored by them, by the foam company, but definitely if you want some strong doors and you don't mind breaking the bank a little bit. I will say that it was not cheap. I don't know if I mentioned this. The shipping alone on it was $177. So yeah, it was the shipping was half of, let's just say I'm not going to say exactly what I paid, but the shipping was half of the cost of the actual foam. So if you do the math on that, combine those two numbers together, that's what I paid. But I paid for a lot. I didn't even use half of the buckets. I probably used half of the buckets. So there's still another set of doors that I pretty much paid for. So it, you know what I mean? If my friends want to use it, whatever the case is, it's definitely worth doing. But anyways, guys, that is going to end off this video on this episode for the doors. And we've got other stuff in motion. The cage is in motion. I'm not going to show you guys yet, but the cage is now in motion officially. So that video is coming, I promise. It's just taking time. The cage takes time. So I will see you guys later, and hopefully in the next video that's coming up soon, because she's coming along. It's going to take time, but trust me, it is 100% going to be worth it. I actually ordered subs, but I'm not going to get too far into that. That video is going to come soon. So see you guys.